I first joined the Social Enterprise Alliance about 8 years ago, but at that time everything seemed to be happening on the East Coast and I wasn't getting much out of it. And I stopped paying attention to the organization, but I've still been getting the emails. And when I saw that a local chapter was being formed, I decided, okay, this is perfect. I'm at a stage in my career and my family life that I can take my show on the road, and LA is the best, closest market that I have. And I'm glad that you folks have formed an organization that hopefully I can be a part of. I'm a consultant. I have had a number of clients where I've developed social enterprises or retooled existing things. My major client is the Bakersfield Association for Retarded Citizens, and my mission there is to create meaningful jobs for people that have developmental disabilities. Now, people with developmental disabilities often have secondary disabilities besides mental retardation. They may have physical disabilities like blindness, what have you. They're adults over 18. That's what we call clients. Okay? And then the staff, I'll be using that word a lot, that's the non-disabled adults like myself who provide services and support that the clients need in order to be successful in the jobs that we create at BARC. These are some of the folks that I serve, and no, I'm not trying to make them look silly. In addition to providing jobs, we provide a full circle of support. This was a party, a New Year's party, I think. They also go on vacations. We had a group just come back from a week in Paris. This is one of the businesses that I developed early on. But why does this move on its own?
You got it on slideshow.
Yeah, probably have.
Well, it wasn't moving, and then it moves on its own.
Magic.
Okay. These are outdated beverages from Pepsi. When they go out of date, they have to be destroyed, and you cannot put them in a landfill. Companies in the Central Valley were having to truck this material all the way to Rancho Cucamonga. So we saw an opportunity to snag that stuff off the freeway. We process it locally now in Bakersfield. Pepsi helped us get started. The way we process it is Anheuser-Busch very kindly donated a machine to us, and there's a conveyor belt. The clients will, now we have a machine that's twice as big as this. They dump in a whole case of product at a time. It cuts the container, the liquid goes into a holding tank. The holding tank gets pumped into the truck. The truck takes the liquid out to Community Resource Recovery and Recycling, which is the largest compost facility in the United States. And we spray the liquid on the compost, which actually improves the compost product. The containers we put into our existing recycling program. These are all aluminum bales ready to go to market. Clients actually can get certified in operating forklifts. We do things on an industrial scale. We have 500 clients. Of them, 400 get a paycheck, and we have 200 staff to support them. Like I said, clients can get trained because they have a range of disabilities, from severely disabled in a wheelchair to people that can drive a forklift. And then many of the people that we train eventually go on to jobs in the private sector out in the community. And we also have supported employment crews that work in the community with the aid of a job coach. And we'll do things like groundskeeping, landscaping, janitorial services, and things like that. Another business I started was document destruction. When the HIPAA laws changed, it created an opportunity because demand for shredding went way up. We were the first AAA certified document destruction company in Kern County. Basically, we put these carts into businesses. The truck parks in the driveway, shreds the material right there. And then once the material is in the truck, we bring it back to our base and we put it into our existing recycling program for office paper. This originally started with a $135,000 grant from the local Rotary Club. We bought a used shred truck. In 1 year, we maxed out the truck and had to get a second truck, which we paid for out of cash flow. Wood shop, IKEA pallet maintenance, 20,000 pallets a week. Bark Recycling Services, in response to AB 32, all businesses have to get into the recycling programs. We now have one that's available. We also built this with grants from the Economic Development Administration. This is going to be a material recovery facility. The in-feed conveyor is designed to handle 20 tons an hour so that we can sort curbside recyclable material and ship it to market. And we also now have a $500,000 grant to start a tire recycling program. In the future, we'll be doing HDPE recycling, and we're also looking at a business plan to set up a retail operation in the mall, because we have a program called Art with a Purpose, where the more severely disabled clients are producing art, painting, pottery, things like that. We also manufacture a lot of green products out of the recyclable material that we pull out of the waste stream. And my company, we do analysis planning and we get results, and then we go back to step one with analysis. The three things that I have to offer are real world experience, 8 years of developing businesses, track record in obtaining major grants, and I'm able to connect the dots. These things would not be possible without being able to connect political support, economic support, local community support, and being able to turn potential competitors into allies. The things that I need are money. I work for a living. I don't do this for free. I need referrals, and most important, the nonprofits that I've worked with in the past, the leadership has been risk averse. The boards of directors are unimaginative, not engaged, and so what I would really like to see is better leadership in the nonprofit world.